Hello everybody, this is a gameplay footage that I decided to go along with for this video of the week. I have another video getting ready to be set up on YouTube in a couple minutes right after this video. I hope you guys will enjoy this video of Resident Evil Revelations. I ain't gonna have to apologize the way the quality looks. I was just tinkering with it for a while, but I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoy. Right now we're gonna be talking about some things here and there. I'm still testing out the new software recording footage I'm now trying to get used to. I'm using, what's it called? God darn it. What was the name of this thing I'm using right now? Principal Studio 12, I think. I don't know if I can. I'll leave the name of the description below.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
So right now, I think later on I'm gonna tinker with it a little bit more. So
the signal was lost over the ocean.
Was like
Queens and all.
But I now
here
getting
on
used
the
to
ship.
it. I've been using something else.
Signs of life.
It's basically
But I feel like something's here.
Upgrading my
I think it's a gun.
later on in a few months. So I'll be using
This is not good.
several years.
Where are you, Chris? Chris!
So I'm gonna upgrade to the
What is
Roxio
this?
if I don't know.
Great.
It's
It's a trap!
It's time you learned the truth. It's Valentine.
Something that's allows like the HDMI cords, because I basically need to use that. It's because of my recordings, I need them to be good and having not to upgrade. I mean, not to upgrade, but to have a way to record a good picture without having to figure out what do I want to use for it.
Slow down, Chris.
We're almost there, Jessica.
Oh, not bad price.
I certainly hope so. My feet are killing me.
Our source indicates the camp is on the far side of this peak.
$119 for the HD one. For the standard, you could pay like less for it.
Maybe it's the weather, but I still can't make contact with HQ. Who'd have thought we'd be stuck out here for so long?
I'm just trying to be sure what to grab in the near future. But this is the gameplay.
The
I'm not
plane!
able to hear it. I think.
My God! It crashed!
You'll be able to hear it, but I can't hear a thing.
There shouldn't be any
the game
shipping routes
footage,
in this
it may be
area.
blurry, of course, because
And the intel we got on Veltro was on the money.
The game
Come
is
on.
Resident Evil Revelations for the PS3 that was ported from the Nintendo 3DS, which I never played it personally, but I heard it was pretty good. But I don't know. But I think that this one's good too.
Jesus, no one could have lived through that.
I don't know. It's way better than 6. Resident Evil 5
Investigate the
is good
site.
too. It's
Let me know
way
if you find
good,
anything.
because while playing Resident Evil 6, I've finally beaten it on veteran by myself. Could have done it with a friend, but I couldn't figure out who else had Resident Evil 6 also. So I went out like on Purge run and like, forget it. I'm doing Resident Evil 6 by myself on veteran and see how it goes. Went good on Leon's part. For the other 3 people, it sucks balls. Saying it right now. But basically, Resident Evil 6 is just terrible by my count. But
Found some faint
despite
traces
of
of a
it, it had
virus
like
here.
a good story to it. The story was good, but just the gameplay. I like how you can actually walk and shoot,
Chris,
like how
do you really
Resident
think we're dealing
Evil
with
Revelations
Veltro
you
again?
could. Also,
Hard to say.
well,
I
I'll
find
get
it
to that in a
difficult to
sec.
believe they
But
survived Terra
I'll get to
Grigia, though.
what I'm going to say in a sec after I'm done talking about Resident Evil 6 and how bad and some of the parts were good for it, but just that they could have done better. For my standard Resident Evil 6, they could have like done something for it that I have no idea what they could have done, but they could have made the story. The story was good, but the gameplay could have been. They could not put in the stamina. The stamina really ruined the game for everybody, because in order for you to run a race's stamina,
The manifest should give us a lead to work
to
with.
pull out certain moves, you gotta use stamina. Stamina was the worst choice for the game. My count.
If that's where they are,
Stamina was
this mine should take us
a
there.
bad idea for a Resident Evil 6 series. For the Resident Evil 6 game, but just a bad idea, people. Capcom, why would you do such a thing? Hold on. But for Resident Evil 6, the story, like I said, the story was good. It really blew my mind how things happen here and there, and plus, it was good on the first go of the game. Like you first
Jessica,
play
I need a
it,
hand.
put it in your Xbox,
Hold
PS3, PC. The game wasn't that bad when you first play it because you wouldn't know. But the only thing that I just realized was this I just noticed. You play Leon's part for the first time, and he has zombies. Nothing but zombies. Also the bloodshot guys.
Underwear.
You know those bloodshot guys. When you see that one zombie infected that glows red, and you know what's wrong with him. And you see, once you shoot him and kills, and he dies, and he turns he transforms to a different objective, which is called bloodshot. And after you pass Leon's part, after you run into the others like Chris, Jake, I don't know what the part of that.
I think they're infected. Careful, Jessica.
See?
Oh, she does pop up for Leon, so I don't know. Use on her by Leon. I can do on everybody through Leon. Then after you do that, after you beat Leon as Kennedy storyline in the game, you go to Chris, which basically his part goes nothing through Duavos.
We have to stop them before anyone gets hurt.
Right, Duavos? I believe I got that right. But those things are basically what happened during Resident Evil 4 and 5. So it kind of takes place the same way as Leon's from Resident Evil 4 and Chris from Resident Evil 5. But the thing that I want to know is the thing that blew me off earlier was Chris just completely forgot about Sheva. Like, whatever happened to that girl anyway, that woman anyway, she just been nothing to us. I don't know what happened. She was not mentioned anywhere during Resident Evil 6. I noticed that since my several run-throughs of Resident Evil 6, so there was no mentions of her anywhere. Chris never mentioned her. He had his memory back, but that part of his memory from Africa never came back, I don't think. But after you find out what happens on Chris's part, and after he finally remembers who he is and what he's supposed to do, you take on Jake, who is basically Albert Wesker's son, which is threw me up. That's what threw me off. I'm like, what? What? I'm like, Jesus Christ, he has a Wesker has a son. I'm like, oh my God, Albert Wesker? Who did he get down with? Who did he knock up? I'm like, Jesus, who did he knock up? Because was it that one chick who basically it couldn't have been. I forgot her name. That one woman who turned during Resident Evil 5 series. I was like wondering who could not have been. Like who was she? Who was her name? I forgot her name. If you guys remember her name, leave her name in the comments below. During that, after you finally passed on to Jake Miller's part, and his part, I'm gonna say this, there's only 2 parts in the game, possibly 3, I can't remember correctly, but there's only 3 people in the story, 3 people in the story in that game that I like the most, and I'll get to the last one. After you do Jake Miller's story, and Winslow decided to go through one more mission area, which you didn't know that existed until you looked at the mission menu or the characters menu. You see Ada Wong, which basically blew my mind. I'm like, oh, Ada! I'm like, yeah, let's do Ada. Played Ada. Find out you can play single. Actually, she's one of the only. No, the only character in the game who can play solo without a partner, unless you play, unless you have like a friend come in on online and invite him to your campaign mission run.
She was your
and
partner
you have
before,
a character
right?
named Hulk.
Yeah, my partner from before. What
That's
about
like,
it?
oh,
I was,
so there's another guy,
just asking.
but there's only a few parts in the game that he can't do. No, he can't do anything. Ada does everything. Because basically he just in backup, like, for the hard parts, if you're having trouble. But I'm gonna stop there. But yeah, that's how Ada is pretty cool. Because basically I like Ada's story because basically you're playing by yourself. You don't have those freaking AIs distracting you or blocking everything you do, or basically ruining everything that I'm doing during the game. But here's my opinion of whose storylines.
Just my leg. I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Whose storylines I like. My 3 people who I like the most during the storyline and Resident Evil 6.
I'll be right there.
Leon's story is good. Jake Miller's story is good. Ada Wong, her story is good, except for the beginning mission that sucks. Because if you want to do like a sneak mission, if you want to like do it like, I think there's an achievement in the first mission on Ada Wong, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I'm stupid. But I'm not, and I know I'm pretty smart. Smart in a good way.
My ammo's not gonna last.
So then, during that game, during that first mission on Ada Wong, I think you can sneak. You have to sneak past the Jawago in the submarine, if I'm not mistaken. So then, I'm like, so you gotta do a sneak mission at 100% Metal Gear Solid Snake, and sneak past all the Jawagos and kill them without one noticing you. I'm like, God dang. I'm basically not much of a sneaker. I hate sneaking. I like to sneak too, but once it comes to something that's impossible, like level 5 sneaking, impossible level 10 sneaking, like, Jesus Christ, why would you do that to me? I'm like level 2 sneaking, impossible level 1. But sneaking, I was never good. Don't judge me. I was basically playing all the Metal Gear Solid games, but only demos for the PS.
Can you stand?
For the PS1. I know a lot of you are going to be saying, "Oh, it's called
okay.
PSX." I don't give a crap. It's PS1. That's
Sorry
what it
to
was
bring
called.
this up again, but
Bring what up?
do you trust
But yeah,
him
they could have done
as
better
much
with the
as
story.
Jill?
But Chris,
There's no need to compare. I trust you both.
No.
Besides,
He was never
trust
fun
is
for
built
me
through
anyway.
actions,
Chris
not
sucked.
words.
The weapon selection he had sucked.
That's so like you.
It's always
Everybody
about
else,
the job,
the
isn't it?
rest are good. They're all good. The rest, the other 3. The upcoming next Resident Evil game that I cannot wait to actually play it and find out what this one's about. Resident Evil 7. I can't wait for that one. I heard they're
Is that the
actually
extra?
bringing in
That's their hideout.
Alice from the movies as one of the playable characters in the Mercenaries. I'm like, God dang, yes! Because Alice was basically one of the stories for the movies, and that should have been during the games too. Somewhere, I don't know. That was good.
Chris
But
here.
Resident Evil 7
I
as
read you,
a
sir.
Mercenaries playable character,
you
that's
all
gonna be
right?
awesome.
Where are you?
And they're gonna bring back
Interference here
Jill
killed our
Valentine
signals.
and
We're at Valcoinen
No.
Mock Airport.
maybe Jill Valentine.
Damn it.
I can't remember if that was her.
It's
I'm
all a
trying to think
setup.
about. I do know they're planning
do you
on
mean?
also bringing in
I sent Jill and Parker to the
Claire
Mediterranean on
Redfield,
faulty
which she
engines,
has
and now I've
not
lost
appeared
contact
in
with them.
any of the Resident Evil game series
I haven't heard from them
since Resident Evil.
How? What's going on?
What was the name of that
Chris,
one? Resident Evil Code
You better look
Veronica.
at this.
She has not. That was her only appearance during the Resident Evil series. And that's my opinion. That's
impossible.
my
O'Brien,
knowledge of
You're not
what
gonna
game
like
she
this.
appeared in.
we found the
Also,
Veltro
Resident
crest.
Evil 2 and Code Veronica.
Then stories of their resurrection
I
are
don't know
true.
what other Resident Evil games she popped
That's
in,
the
but that.
case, then.
Yeah.
Then the
But
setup that got Jill
also,
and Parker. It was all
big news that I've
almost
heard, that I
guaranteed.
found out recently since yesterday,
Brian, we'll go after Jill and
about
Parker.
Resident
I hope
Evil
that's not a
that I was
problem.
waiting to say
Not at
since
all.
during this
Make your way to the
video, but I'm
Mediterranean,
like,
and we'll
wait
keep
for
you
it.
posted.
Now it's time to mention this. I heard,
any idea
basically,
what's
I
going
recently
on?
did my research, and they basically,
sort
I
it
did
out
not
later.
know that
have
they
to
were going to
move.
make this, but rumors are out. This is going to happen. I don't know when. Resident Evil Revelations 2. If I didn't hear about this first, or one of the few top 10 people who heard about this, if you all heard about it, that's okay. I don't care. I'm not that special either. But Jesus Christ, Resident Evil Revelations 2. I wonder how that will play out. What story it take place in between? Like, I heard this one takes place between Resident Evil 4 and 5, which I cannot wait to play Resident Evil Revelations 2. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys will see you guys in the next video. I'll keep a lookout. I have a video that's going to be killer once it comes out on YouTube in a sec. Right after this video, you're going to be surprised what it is. It's a classic game that I played. I'm just going to say that much. I hope you guys see you later in the next Let's Play. Probably continue on my previous Let's Plays. See you guys later. This is Game Dude 4855 signing out with a peace out.